right? Sometimes breakups are, I love you, but I love me more. And
barely. And I'm just now getting into that part of my life where I am loving myself more, where I'm putting myself more before others. Like, and you know me for years now, where I do put people's feelings before mine all the time. I'm still doing it.
Yeah. We have to remember, being selfish doesn't make you a narcissist unless you push it into the asshole zone.
Yeah.
Rolling on a
river. I still love Tina Turner.
I love Tina Turner.
I do. I love her. Rest in peace.
Legs.
You're right. I love her though. I used to watch What's Love Got to Do with It with my aunt.
That's Angela Bassett. That's different.
But I mean, I love the movie. I love her story. She has a really good story. Her voice is nice too. I love her voice. And so anyway,
stop eavesdropping, everybody. We know you're watching and listening, freaks.
We're back. Yeah.
We're back. Fresh and new, honey.
I've lived a lifetime since our last episode. I'm going to tell you that.
Ben has aged 10 years. He's officially
not aged. Not aged, darling. I just lived, a lifetime.
He's gone at least another block.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not commenting.
People say, you've been around the block. You've gone around another block. You've been another block.
I don't know. We're just going through it, but we're back.
Well, we're back. If you don't know who we are, shame on you. It's Mylo and Ben, the podcast. I am Mylo Draven. You're welcome.
Welcome. I'm Ben. Just little old me, Ben. Just here.
Little wounded, little fragile, little bird, Ben.
Look, it's been January was a month. Let me tell you.
I feel like January was the longest fucking month. Like if you tell me it was June, I'd believe you.
I kind of felt like that, but I kind of felt like it wasn't. I just felt like, I don't know, maybe it was long. But I just feel like a lot happened in January, like really fast. That's why I'm like, I lived a lifetime in January. Like, I'm scared for February and the rest of this. We're already like, Valentine's Day is coming.
Valentine's, honey, but you already put a kibosh on that, so.
Look, a bitch is hurt, and I'm going through it. But
we haven't figured it out yet, people. Ben is no longer in a situationship, and he is having a hard time coming out of his cocoon. He's a little trapped in there. Got one wing halfway out.
You're funny. We're good.
He's got an antenna out in a wing.
We're back in therapy. Therapy's cool.
We love the therapy.
We went to, we had a whole thing. We went to Mortgage Con. That was an event.
We went to Mortgage Con, and the girls had an interesting time.
And I'm not going to speak on that, but the girls were fighting. The girls were fighting, and it's cool, but we're back and better.
And by girls, it's not us, honey. Was it? Listen, for the record, I am too old to fight. I don't fight, but I will put you in your fucking place and keep it stepping.
I wasn't fighting. I don't think I was fighting. I was in the middle. It was like
you were. Y'all were
cool. We're
the
good.
Drama swirl. It was just like a little cloud of drama.
But Mortgage Con was actually really
Mortgage Con
nice.
was amazing.
It was fun. It was a really good value. Thank you for speaking. You did so good.
Oh, thank you.
I knew you would. I had no doubt in you. But
I got really nervous that morning of, and I am. You know this about me. I just speak from the cuff.
We know.
I'm learning how to be a little more preparatory, but I feel like too much preparation makes it inauthentic.
Yeah.
And I really lean in on authenticity.
So for those that don't know, Mortgage Con is this big convention for all these mortgage people and lenders come, and Mylo brought me along with them, and I was like one of the only realtors in the room there. And so that was really great knowledge, a lot of good insight of what's going on in the mortgage industry and how to show up for your clients and all those things. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for bringing me. It was really sweet.
But I'm by Empire Financial. They're based out of Florida. They're in Orlando. Yeah. So the event took place on the back lot of Universal Studios.
Yes, they rented out
Downstage 20, honey.
They rented out part of Universal Studios for us for the night.
2 nights.
2 nights.
Yes, it was a great event. Lots of
great people. Honestly,
lots of great people. And the reality for someone like me is, I'm still creating an identity inside of the community, right? I've been a broker for years, but it was a different side of brokering. It wasn't really this inclusive side of it. Where I used to work, they really opened the shop so they could just run their business the way they wanted to and be left alone, which is great. Like, I'm all for it. But now, thanks to Collab and, being a franchise owner with Inclusive, I have a different take, right? I want to be more part of be part of a community, get out there and really, in terms of representation, the things that we don't see as lenders a lot on stage is the more, what I like to call the more realistic side, like the struggle. What do you do when you don't want to fucking get out of bed to deal with a loan? What do you do when your mental wellness is not there? What do you do when you're stressed out about pick something, right? Yeah. And so that's the kind of stuff I talk about, I think, more often than not. And so I was on a panel with 4 people talking about social media. I couldn't tell you what I said because I just get up there and do things. I do remember doing this, and I remember saying fuck a lot.
I got the video. I have the video. We'll probably insert a clip.
All right, so I have to connect the dots. Guys, the winners do get trophies, okay? I just want to say that. But, however, we are in a room that, due to copyright issues, our trophy looks remarkably like a trophy that may or may not be in a book that we are not allowed to talk about while on stage. Okay? This is the trophy that shall not be named. There we go. All right. I also want to thank Mylo for making this conference now rated PG-13 at this point. So I do appreciate it. But without further ado, the winner of the social media duel is Mylo Draven.
Joe, who's who's the CEO of Empire, he basically thanked me for making the event PG-13. Yeah.
It was really good. And what I liked about it was, like, I go to a lot of realtor events, right? And a lot of realtors are cliquey. It just, I don't know. It could be the personality type. You know, there's a certain personality type that gravitates towards realtor versus lender. And so I felt like everyone was just so nice there. Everyone, like you gave me a little shout out, and like everyone was just so nice to me. And I was like, oh my God, like everybody just said, hey, nice to meet you. Da, da, da. And I was like, dang, like these lenders are really nice. Like they're really friendly, you know? So I love that about that mortgage con. I would say like everyone was just so nice. Everybody got along for the most part. And, you know, everyone was cool. But I think realtors, like real estate events, everyone's clicky, everyone knows somebody, da 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 da. You know?
Snobbier.
I guess, yeah. And then, yeah. So
lenders tend to believe, for the most part, there's enough business out there for all of us. We're going to attract our people. We're going to get, you know, the business we put the effort out there for, whatever. And I think realtors live in a different space.
Like territorial.
Of, you know, I'm a big producer, so who are you? And, you know, you could, at MortgageCon, you could be talking to a $21 million producer, you could be talking to a $75 million producer, and you won't know the difference. Yeah. Because they just love what they do.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's fun. Like, we had a good time. I mean, you know, poor Bruce got sick. You know, the first night we went down, what is it, Hagmead's Alley? Is that what it is? And he threw up when we got home, back to the room. He got motion sickness. So
was that from the Hagrid ride? I love that ride.
The Hagrid ride got him woozy.
It's the Harry Potter one, and with
then,
the lights and stuff.
And then the on the motorcycle, and then the castle ride.
That's what I mean.
Got him sick.
So I can't do that castle ride. It makes me so I can't do like Universal. We love Universal, but like they have a lot of like green screen or like not green screen. What I'm trying to say, like VR, virtual reality, and that like throws me off. It makes me like dizzy, and so it makes me really sick. So I can't do those rides, and it makes me sad because I love rides. So like the Hagrid one, I rode like 5 times. I like the motorcycle part though.
I'm not sitting in the sidecar. And I told him he'd be fine. It's like a little kid's ride. You'll be fine. And
but that does make you sick. Like it makes you dizzy.
I don't know where I was. I couldn't see.
Yeah, literally. No, it's like, and I think because your body, like your face is seeing something, but your body isn't like it. The movement doesn't match. You know, so like it throws off your body or something like that. I looked into it. It's kind of like
he was off.
Yeah, I can't like the last time I rode it with Frank and he was. I was just like, oh my God, I had to close my eyes like this the entire time because like, and I wanted to enjoy it so bad, but I couldn't because it's like you're flying through the fucking castles and whatever, and then like, but like it just doesn't match, you know. So it's cool. Yeah, I can't enjoy it.
We didn't go night 2 when they closed the other side off.
Yeah. I flew out that day, so
yeah, we didn't go that night. Plus, I got sick.
Yeah,
and he started getting sick the next morning. But I'm glad you were there. Right? It's one of those things where it deepens the friendship. It deepens the referral partnership too, because then you really see sort of what motivates me, what my resources are, like all that stuff. It was fun. It was a little messy, but it was fun. Mom was there. She was sick.
I saw Betty.
Yeah, like I get to see people that I only see on social media because they're in different states, like my friends. So, yep, the next one's in June.
Another
June
mortgage con?
No, it's TAG, The American Dream, is put on by EPM. Okay. And that's in Georgia. Little John, Bethany Frankel speaking.
Oh, okay. I know her.
On stage there. Hint, Eddie Perez, you'll be getting a phone call.
I know who she is. She's cool. I like her.
Yeah, so that's the next one in June. Yeah, so, all right, you're out of your situationship, and we had an interesting conversation before we started recording. It's really now the finalization.
Don't be asking me no questions. I'm just kidding. I didn't circle that one. No, I'm just kidding.
Now you're in final stages.
You know that Michael Jackson, when they were asking him, like, so you're 40 now, and so how do you feel? He's like, I didn't circle that question. I don't know. I'm figuring life out. I don't feel good about any of this, right? It doesn't feel good. And I made a post on Facebook, several of them, but the one of them that I made, and this is, and I'm going to tie this back to MortgageCon because they were talking about social media, right? And they were saying, like, show up as yourself, right? And you're going to attract the people that fuck with you, that like you, making this PG-13
that
now.
was something I said.
Somebody said that. I don't know. Somebody in the room said that. No, but that was basically the general message.
Yes.
Like, and like, who are you champion? Like, a lot of realtors and a lot of mortgage people or lenders make them look like the hero at the end of the day, and their social media. It's like, I got my client such and such money. I'm going to fight for you. Like, that's kind of how they come off. Right. And it's like, okay. And so I really took that seriously. And I was like, you know what? I do want to show up as myself, because I do think social media is so fake. And we both know this. You and I both know how fake it is. Social media is fake. People are going to show up as the best versions of themselves, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But I just know that, like, I want to come off. I said this from the day one of me even getting into real estate. I want to come off as authentic as myself as possible. And I think that bothered me a lot in the industry, where like, so-and-so says that we ain't got to say no names, but like, they'll be like, I got my first Airbnb, right? And it's an apartment that they rented that they're Airbnb out. And It's like, oh, like, you didn't buy this Airbnb. You're just subleasing it, but they come off online as this big shot, and they're like, I got my first I hope this person doesn't watch, but you know what I mean.
If you're an investor, reach out to me. I'll help you.
No. And you might even know the person. You might not know who this person is, but like, that's for real, And so, but it just how fake everybody is online. They're trying to pursue something that they're not. So this long-winded answer to tell you that I made a post the other day, and that said, like, choosing yourself at the end of the day out of a relationship, whatever, there's a lot of grief that comes with that, because you feel guilty. I feel bad. I feel like, am I making the right choice? But I know at the end of the day, I've communicated. You know me as a friend, and you know me as a business partner. I'm very clear. I'm very clear on what my expectations are. I'm very clear on how I want you to show up for me as a lender, as a friend, what have you. And so I'm very clear in my relationships like that too. And I think at a certain point, I hope Bruce doesn't clip this. I just want it to be like a reminder, as all I'm going to say. But I'm very clear in what I need from my partner. And I feel like after a while, once you've asked for something,
there's only
for
so many
long,
times you can say the same thing. You don't want to be a broken record.
And I was.
Yeah, and you don't want to feel like you're nagging somebody.
But and the worst part is, like, this person is an amazing person. Like, they're an amazing person.
Listen, breakups aren't always because somebody's an asshole, right? Sometimes breakups are, I love you, but I love me more. And
barely. And I'm just now getting into that part of my life where I am loving myself more, where I'm putting myself more before others. Like, and you know me for years now, where I do put people's feelings before mine all the time. I'm still doing it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I do need to work on putting myself first. And this was like 2026 was just my year of really putting myself first, right?
Well, we're taught not to be selfish. And we have to remember, being selfish doesn't make you a narcissist unless you push it into the asshole zone.
Yeah.
You're allowed to think of you first. You listen, I say this all the time in examples. Mm-hmm. When you get on a plane, they don't tell you put on your next door neighbor's mask first. They tell you put your mask on first so you can help everybody else. So if you're struggling for air in a relationship, you've got to find fucking oxygen. And if the oxygen isn't in the relationship, then you got to get out. And it's hard. Listen, we've all been there. I've been there. I've stayed in relationships too long, too many times. And I'm super proud of you because it's not easy, and it becomes one difficult thing after the next, because first you have to realize you're not happy. Then you realize you have to communicate, listen, I'm telling you this for the last time. Then you have to realize, oh shit, did I just break somebody's heart? Then you have to look in the mirror and go, what the fuck is wrong with me? And now what do I have to do to not create the same patterns? Because otherwise this breakup is for nothing.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's hard to grow up. We don't have a rule book, a guidebook. You know, parents always say, kids don't come with instructions. Neither does life. Neither does life. So you have to hope that you have the right people in your network and your support group that as you're spiraling, say, listen, bitch, enough. You're good. Like, stop beating yourself up, right? Which is probably what I said to you the other day.
Literally.
But, you know, if you weren't a kind, generous person, you wouldn't feel bad, right? If you didn't love, you wouldn't be hurting. So the good news is you are a good person. You do know how to love, and you're learning how to love yourself more, which is what it's about. And the next relationship will be better. Not that this one was bad, but you've outgrown it. You both have, ultimately, because neither one of you were getting what you were really wanting, because there was no fight to stay in it. Right? Like, bottom line. Listen, I've been there where they've cheated. I've been there where they've lied and cheated. I've been there where I thought I could change them, or all of it. And my life didn't change. And I'm much older than you, right? Over 2 decades. My life didn't change until I thought, I have to love me more. I have to be prepared to be single. I can't keep doing this because this is a fucking disaster, right? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not happy. What am I doing? And man, as soon as I decided I was going to be single and free and travel, and here comes my husband. And I have zero regrets. I mean, he wrote me a really sweet note the other day, and it's been a minute. Like, we check in that way with notes. I'll send him text messages right when he's asleep so he can wake up to them. And he wrote me a note, but I woke up, I was telling you the other day, I woke up fucking foul on Monday. Like, foul. It's like, man, if you looked at me wrong, I was going to curse you out. Like, I just was in a bad space. And when I got to my desk at home, he was already working. I was like, oh, a little note. And then there's a PS on the note. I wrote this before I knew you were in a bad mood. I was like, I'm not in a bad mood. I don't know what it was. And, you know, you and I talked about it today. I think we all have limited bandwidth. And by the end of the year, for me, I'm exhausted emotionally, mentally, all of it. And normally I just take some time and I snap back. Well, apparently this rubber band is stretched out, bitch, because she didn't snap. You know, December turned into January, turned into a funk, turned into I was ready to curse people out in the first week of February. So I'm actively making a bigger effort to, you know, move along the path that I need to move along. And, you know, I will be getting back into therapy because I had a life coach. I think I could hire her back, but I think at this point, there's just some unresolved things for me that a therapist will resolve in a way that I think is probably more appropriate and more final than the life coach.
I just think a good therapist just asks super good thought-provoking questions. Like, I can talk to you, I can talk to Frank, I can talk to whoever all day. And every friend of mine gives me different points of view, which is cool. But it's always going to be a little biased, right? You're going to be like, bitch, you know, la-da-da, right? But a therapist really, and my therapist at least, and I believe any good therapist is going to ask thought-provoking questions to get you to really see situations differently. And I think it's natural for us to say in anything, like, the first thing we do is we dim our light, or we're like, why wasn't I enough for this person? Or why couldn't this person see this in me, or like whatever, right? And you and I talked about this too, like just about like whatever. Like why, like we're always relating our value to something, right?
To somebody else.
Yeah.
And
so
that's the problem.
That's literally the problem, right? We talked about like how people compare, like we've talked about this on different podcasts as well, how like sales equals value. Like if you close this much money, you're a more valuable person.
It became a conversation at Mortgage Con.
But at the end of the day, but I'm saying that to say like we give, and I know I do, I give my value away too much. Like I let somebody determine my value, and that's literally the root of this. So I'm working on that, right? And I think therapy, going back to therapy is, I'm really happy that I'm doing it. I'm sad that I'm doing it, but it's like I have to. Like getting back from that weekend and just sitting in like what I'm sitting in, and I'm like, damn, like I'm not okay. Like, and I'm not showing up for my business how I should be showing up for it. I have a lot that I need to do. I have a lot of work I got to get to. I have people that are dependent on me, clients. I'm now part of a board of NAREP, you know, which we love. That's
congratulations. Thank you. But I'm proud of you.
NAREP is a national
sworn in, honey. It's official.
It was actually really official. So I'm on the board for NAREP. NAREP stands for National Associations of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. Long title. I'm in the Fort Worth board.
Yes.
And they sworn us in. And it was like, God help me or something like that. I don't remember. I was like, damn, this is like, I'm swearing in. Like, it's serious, right? But I am blessed. I'm happy that I'm part of that board. I'm connecting with people. I'm making, I feel like, and no shade to anybody, but I was on a team for a long time. And I think people automatically associate me with other people. And they're like, oh, I know you from so-and-so, right? But
you're finding your own identity.
Yeah. I want people to start knowing me for me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're Ben, you know? And that's no shade to anybody. It's just meaning this
is your brand. This is your profession. Yeah. You have to be known as Ben Sanchez, our realtor Ben. Like that's your email, right? I always worry about, it being Team Mylo, but really it is fucking Team Mylo. I'm the personality on the team, and that's no shade to my husband, my processor. I love him, but he has main character energy behind the scenes. Yeah. And I have main character energy when the lights are on. At home, he is in charge.
He's running a show.
He runs it, like he cooks, he's cleaning, he works. Like,
and that's a good balance. That's a really good balance.
It is him after hours for sure, and it's me during the day, and it's a nice balance. But yeah, and even with him, you see the posts all the time. I'm always shouting him out to give him his own identity as the processor on Team Mylo. Bruce is valuable. Like, Bruce is not just my backup. Bruce is part of the team, right? Yeah. And I always shout out the realtors, because like we all have identities and we all have value in the transaction. One person isn't any more important than the other, because without me, you can't get the loan, the client can't get closed. Without you, can't get the client, blah, blah, but it's a circle. So it's hard when you're used to functioning on a dimmer switch. And that's where you are, low, medium. You're not used to on or off, and on is on and off is off. And right now that's where you are, right? You're like, I'm tired. Like, I got to fight it. And I'm like, oh, I'm off. Off is okay. And then it's like, wait, it's getting darker in here. Yeah. Wait, I got to turn on. Like, it's a lot of work to be a fucking human. And to be a good human is even more work. And, growing up, listen, my 30s were torturous. The worst years of my life.
Don't tell me that, please.
No, yours will be different because everybody has different journey.
I'm in my 20s.
Yeah, but, my 30s were brutal. And I thought, ooh, 40s will be great. Fucking 40s were worse. Oh, my Lord. 50s are amazing. And the problem is, in your 30s, again, based on experience, my experiences, right? In your 30s, you go through this denial that I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Okay, but you still have to do work. Yeah. And then all of a sudden in your 40s, if you didn't do the work, you're still in that fucking rut. And then you're like, but I thought everybody said my 40s were going to be great. It's my second childhood. It's not until you do the work. So your 30s will be amazing because you've stopped in the cycle. It's hard. And it's why I keep telling you I'm proud of you, because it's not easy. Listen, when my ex was in rehab, I don't know if I've told you this story. They have family day, whatever, right? So I had to go. And one of the first things the therapist said to me was, if you were healthier, he wouldn't be here. I said, oh, wait, what? I said, did you just blame me for his addiction? She said, no, I'm telling you that if you were healthier, he wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. I said, okay, well, if I was a woman, I like, what? It didn't really hit me. I was more like knee-jerk offended. Like, why are you blaming me? Yeah. It took about 6 months, and I realized what she was saying to me. You shouldn't be in this relationship. You are not healthy, so therefore, you're in this. If you were healthier when you met this motherfucker, you wouldn't be here with him in this shit. Then my therapist backed it up. It was a rough day. Then the therapist said, by the way, I gave your file to the head clinician, right? Head, whatever, doctor. And she said, he read the file and said, why is he with him? He's holding him back. You can't see it when you're in the middle of it. Because you, me, we have servants' hearts. We're trying to help. We're trying to, what can I do? Choose me, right? We don't want to be a pick-me girl, but it's like, we're choose me gays. Choose me. I'm good enough. I'm cute enough. I love you enough, right? And then I realized, bitch, let me choose me. That's where you are. And it's hard because it's counterintuitive to everything you know about who you are and everything you've been in relationships, all of them, personal, intimate, family, all of that, business. It's, everybody laughs at me when I talk about how I'll talk to some of my realtors or even my clients. And I'm like, yeah, but that's just real talk. Like, listen, I got somewhere to live. You don't want to give me the bank statements. I'm cool.
Yeah.
It's not my earnest money. Okay, I'll get you the statements. Girl, I don't like show me the money, bitch. You're trying to buy a house. What do you mean you need my driver's license? Sis, you're trying to buy a house. We need ID. People don't want to give you shit, and you're like, please let me help you.
I think those are also trauma responses, by the way. Because, it's like, why don't, I don't know. And that's what I try to, whenever, not to harp on real estate, but it's cool.
But we do.
So even when I do buyer consultations with them or even a listing agreement or whatever, I'm like, you have to trust me. I have to be all in your business so that I know how to work for you. Because if you're hiding something, you don't have the money, or you're like, where's this money coming from? It's coming from this. I have to know so I can work it out with you. I don't want surprises, right? So I have to trust you. But those are trauma responses. People don't want to tell you how much money they have in their bank account, what their credit score is, because they're they feel judged. And, but we've seen it all. I'm not judging anybody. Shit.
Listen,
you just saw my credit a few months ago.
Yeah, listen, that's why I tell clients, listen, in this glass house, honey, we just use Windex. We do not throw rocks. I filed bankruptcy at 21. I've been in the 500s. I've been in the 600s. I've been in the 700s. I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to see, there's always going to be a credit report that's better than yours or worse than yours. You're just applying for a home.
And we're just trying to figure it out.
That's it. Just trying to figure it out. Somebody gave me, Candace sent me a client, 825 FICO. I said, oh, Lord.
That's good.
I was so mad. I was like, oh. What? I mean, amazing credit,
bills
right?
are paid.
Amazing credit. Then I'm feeling offended. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough to do this loan.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, we're all, listen, all of this to say to you, stop beating yourself up about the journey and start praising yourself for being smart enough and self-aware enough to be on the journey. There are millions of people worldwide that do not change or evolve. So listen, shine on, sister. Nail polish, booty shorts, glitter boots, see-through top, highlights, bitch, do you. We love you. Because your energy's low. I know why. Maybe that thong is too tight, but pull that whale tail up, sis. Advertise. You're single, bitch.
You're funny. I don't even that's crazy. Can't even think like that. But I think,
what, that you're single?
Yeah, it's weird. That is a weird topic for me. Moving on. So, hot topics.